3 a.m. in the morning, and I'm sitting all alone.
Hard hit into right, back at the wall.
That's how I shiver. I can feel it in my bones.
Big Poppy.
Back with 2 outs. Kimbrel deals. Bregman in the air, left field. Benintendi dives, and he makes the catch. Oh, what a play! Game saver, Andrew Benintendi.
Here comes a 1-2 pitch. Red Sox win the World Series. 5-1 the final tonight. And the best team in baseball wins it all in 2018.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Pesky podcast. My name is Robert. This is Arie, and today we have a jam-packed episode for you guys. Still not a lot going on in the MLB, but we're inching that much closer to baseball. We're praying we get it on time. We're praying we get our own 60-game season because there's still a lot of questions in the air. We're hoping those get resolved and everything can go as smoothly as possible. Arie, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, bro. It's a little hot up here in Maine, so if I look sweaty, I'm sorry. It's the way it is. But we're here now.
America at this point, you're getting 85 plus, which is why I'm always a winter guy. In Tennessee, the winters are gorgeous. It is 55 degrees, and you can still walk outside in shorts and a t-shirt. Life is good. But I do miss it, though. I won't lie. I do miss the snow. I miss it because that's an easy school cancellation. But anyway, that doesn't matter. Let's get right into this episode. If you guys do like this kind of content where we talk about our Red Sox and we talk a little bit around the MLB too here and there whenever we so please, make sure to subscribe here on YouTube, iTunes, and Spotify, gang. Make sure to hit that follow button, and all three of those guys, go check out that Instagram channel one time. You won't
also
forget it.
With the YouTube channel, hit that notifications button so every single time we put out a new video, you'll get it right away and you can listen to it right away. Do it.
Exactly.
Will not
every time
regret
your favorite two idiots get on and actually, do something productive, you'll be able to see it and you'll be able to see the train wreck. I know you guys won't be able to see it or hear it, but Arie was just a failure trying to get that intro started.
Oh my word.
It's 29 p.m. We said we were going to start at 1:30. It was half my fault, but I blame Arie. Let's get into it. The Red Sox held a scrimmage. When was it? 2 days ago at this point? We're recording on Friday, July 10th. I'm getting my days. But
it was Tuesday.
Tuesday?
I believe.
That far? Whatever. But I saw a lot of great things from this. Now, they only were able to do 8-on-7 or 7-on-7. So they had to, kind of try and judge in the outfield whether something was actually an out or not. But some of the things I really like. Nathan Eovaldi went 4 scoreless innings. Only 1 hit, 1 walk, 1 hit batter, but 4 strikeouts.
Yeah.
Which I really, really like, especially needing to trust this guy to go from, hey, you're our 4th starter. Hey, you're our ace. Whoa.
Yeah, a lot's happened. And it's really encouraging to see him take those steps forward to becoming, 1, a better pitcher, and 2, becoming our ace as of now until Erod comes back.
Yes,
from
and 3,
COVID.
More durable.
Yeah, that's a big thing because over his entire career, he's always had some sort of injury problem. But seems like he's doing good now, so yeah.
And just imagine, let's just look at a worst case scenario right now.
Yep.
All right.
Martin Perez is our starter. Martin Perez is our ace. That's pretty bad.
If that ever happens, I apologize. You will not see Robert for a good 2 weeks because he'll be on this bed in the fetal position, just questioning his choices about being a Red Sox fan. I will never go away from being a Red Sox fan because I'm a diehard. I'm loyal to the soil, but I'll just question it.
So listen, I'm going to say this right now. If Martin Perez becomes our ace, I think we should just cancel the 2020 season. Like, enough has gone wrong.
We're the New England Marlins.
We're the New England Marlins. No, it's not so good.
It will not be good.
But you're right. He looks really good coming out of the gate, especially facing against his own teammates, which is it's definitely encouraging to see.
Yep. Next thing, all right, John Andrew. I can't pronounce the last name. It's Andreoli. That's how it's pronounced. I pronounced it wrong in the last one. I apologize. We were talking about him, and the only thing we said about him is I said John Andreoli, and you said who, and I said exactly. That's the only thing we said about this guy, right? He goes into the scrimmage and blasts a 3-run homer. Yeah. I'm gonna start my research on this guy. All right?
Yeah.
Team, he was on the same Evaldi, right? Their team ended up winning 4-0 in a 5-inning scrimmage.
That's cool. I started watching that game on YouTube, and I just kind of I had other things going on, so couldn't really pay attention, so I didn't watch it. But yeah, I'm really glad that they have that up on their YouTube channel, so I can just click it and watch it. Apparently, there's a live game going on right now, anyway, so it's cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Perez is starting.
Oh God. Oh. Oh, my heart. Thank God for the scrimmage. All right.
Oh, man.
As I quote the article, Martin Perez, a clear 4th starter at his best. I think we have him running 2 right now.
Oh, man.
I'm a Ryan Weber.
Hey, but here, listen to this. I don't know if you knew this or not. I saw this today. The Red Sox are going to be they are going to be playing a 2-game exhibition series with the Toronto Blue Jays on July 22 and 23. So we're getting a little bit more baseball.
A little
earlier.
I like that because that's just the way of letting both guys and both teams be like, hey, this is how to actually play a 9v9 game. Good luck.
Have, 8 on 7 or whatever you were saying in 5 innings. Yeah.
Having to call force outs, just saying, a left fielder would have caught that.
Yeah, no.
The funniest thing about this scrimmage was our boy Jason Veritek was the umpire, and he was killing the game. He was in full
takes.
Ah, damn it. We tried. All right, come up with a new Arie's takes.
All right, give me. Okay, you just keep talking. I'm going to look for Arie's takes right now.
All right. For people who are confused, for the new people, first, welcome.
Yes, welcome.
Second,
it'll be a wild ride. Hang on to your hats.
Yep. Second, Arie's takes is something we've been doing for about 2 months now, where Arie just thinks something random for the end of each episode, where it could be football, it could be his favorite food, it could be about a video game, it could be something to do with baseball, aka Andrew Benintendi's flow for some reason. We spent 6 minutes talking about Andrew Benintendi's flow. It wasn't exactly my favorite conversation. It was my little sister's favorite conversation. So she came in and she did it. But that's what Arie's takes is. It's just a random mess of whatever Arie wants to talk about that day. But let's keep going through. The next thing I want to talk about, kind of going off that, is Ron Renokie. From all we've been hearing out of Red Sox camp, he's been doing a good job trying to keep guys in shape, trying to prepare them for the season. With this roster that he has, I get it. There's only so much he can do. But A, do we really trust him? And B, what's his record going to look like mixed with him being a new manager and the players that we have and some of our players falling to injury/COVID?
What's your opinion on it? I want to hear yours.
I think there's so many questions up right now. I wouldn't be surprised if we had a terrible season. Basically for me, out of a 60-game season, floor is 22 wins. If this team gets 22, I wouldn't be terribly surprised. Would I be mad? Absolutely. Right? This bed will be upside down if we end up with wins. All right. Max, I think, is 44, 45. I think we have a good range on what we can do. It's just how do we put all the pieces together? You know what I mean? And
that's
one
fair.
of the is pitching rotation sucks. We have so many problems. And last thing I want is for this to turn into another Bobby Valentine. And we all remember Bobby Valentine. And we all don't like Bobby Valentine anymore.
Well, but also, there were so many things that went wrong in the 2012 season. So, yes, it was his fault. But, there were other stuff. There's a ton of other stuff going on behind the scenes that just was not okay.
Yes.
But you're right. The last thing we need is another Bobby Valentine season.
Yes.
How
about you?
What do I think on Renokie? All right. So here's the thing. I just pulled up his managerial stats because he managed the Brewers from 2011 to 2015. In that time, he had a win-loss record, managing-wise, 342 wins, 331 losses. His best season was 2011, 96 and 66.
Okay.
But I'm also looking here. His worst season was 7 and 18. So he must have been relieved or something halfway through the season. Sorry, you're too good. You can't manage anymore.
He got called the axe.
Yeah.
Axe of Korra.
So I don't know what the deal is with that, but
they gave my man's 25 games and they said peace after 4 years.
Really? That's weird. But
I gotta look that up.
Thing,
I'll put that in to see if he stepped down or if he got fired.
Yeah, look that up. That interests me.
I'll put that in.
Here's my take.
For me, remember.
Yeah, I know. I think he's gonna be great because first of all, those managerial stats are good. Second of all the players, even when we started in spring training in Fort Myers,
yes,
everybody was saying how much they loved him and how much they the players were like, we love having him here. He's such a great manager. So the fact, one, that the players like him, and two, that he has a pretty solid managerial stat line, I think he could be pretty good. But I definitely think you're right. Like we've said before, this pitching rotation is going to be a nightmare.
Yes. So it's gonna be interesting to see how he reworks everything to make sure everyone's still getting their time, everyone's still getting their rest. Do I think we'll see pitchers extending deeper into the innings? Yes, mainly because there are less games, so you don't have to worry about durability as much and the long-term effects. Because
we also might have a bullpen that is used a ton. You may have 2 or 3 back-to-back games of just bullpen games. And if you know what those are, you know what I'm talking about.
Where you only have a starter pitch for about, 4 innings, 5 innings.
Not even, sometimes 2 or 3. You know, I mean, the Rays kind of entertained the idea of having an opener, which might happen. Who knows?
Yeah, it'll be weird. The only way I can think of that happening is if you have a starter that pulls a Ryan Brazier and has 95 pitches by the 4th inning.
Yeah.
Like, even if you have 0 runs.
Martin Perez. Yeah. Martin Perez and Kevin Pillar become the memes of this channel already.
Yeah. Yes. We've been going for 21 episodes. 2 guys. And I will make sure someday, write it down in the books, we are interviewing Kevin Pillar.
Yes. Gonna happen. Gonna happen.
I'm making sure he knows he is the meme of this of this channel. He's going to be the meme. He's the meme.
He is.
And then we're gonna get Hansu. What's his face? And then somehow we'll get Martin Perez, and I'll be like, and then we'll get Ryan Brazier, and I'll be like, why do you suck?
No, we'll be like, we respect you for what you did against Gary Sanchez, but all right, what's next? What you got?
Remind me to talk to you about that after the episode ends, because there's something funny I found about that Gary Sanchez thing, putting it in the last episode. But next thing I want to talk about is a little bit of a shameful plug, but not really, is one of the things that we like to do is Arie and I, away from the camera, right? We spend hours working on this thing, almost a day, about 1 to 2 hours per day.
Yeah.
Working on stuff, whether it's editing a video or doing stuff for the Instagram. Like, for me, one of the big things I do is I go into our stories and I put like Red Sox content, either asking you guys for your opinion. Who do you think our X Factor is going to be for this season? Have you ever met a professional baseball player and how was it? Stuff like that. And then I do quizzes and stuff like, what's the Red Sox worst winning percentage of all time? Which is sad to say that the 1932 Red Sox went 43 and 111. They had less games back then, obviously. There were only 154 game seasons, not 162. But
that's fair.
111 losses with a 27% win percentage is depressing.
Yeah. We sound like the Orioles.
Yes. And then I think the last terrible Red Sox team, I think, was 2012. I think that was I can't remember. But that team ended up having 99 losses, which isn't great. But if you think that that's your like fourth worst season is 99 losses, you're doing okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to ask, did you get that other question right? I never saw. I posted true or false. The Red Sox have an all-time win percentage of above 550.
Did I?
Yeah. What did you answer?
I said yes. And then you
wrong.
You were wrong. I was wrong. But then I also saw, and it was like, oh yeah, by a minuscule percentage. And I was like,
that wasn't minuscule.
Okay, fine.
No, the Red Sox lifetime win percentage is 51.9%. And I asked if it was higher than 55, and you said
oh, I thought you said higher than 50. I read that wrong. My bad.
Arie.
Thank you. I'll be here.
I'm praying. I guarantee if I go look at that story right now, the majority of people did get it wrong. But I want people, get your ideas out there.
Yeah, do it.
And just so if you guys do like that kind of stuff, once again, make sure to follow it. We appreciate you guys. We're now up to, I believe, 186 people following the Instagram. It's blown up a little bit in the past 2 weeks. We went from 25 to 186, which I'm loving the sport. I know Arie's loving the sport. We appreciate you guys. Shameful plug out of the way next. Let's get into something else. So, around the MLB as a whole, we've had 3,000. What was that?
That was my phone. My bad.
It sounded like a dog bark.
It was. It's a dog. If you know who that ringtone is, you know who you are.
I have no idea. I apologize.
No, it's okay. I apologize too. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
Let's get into the next thing. So there have been 3,740 tests around the MLB.
Yeah.
People are being tested multiple times to make sure because, you need to test each and every day. 66 have been positive. If we're looking at that, that's pretty good for now. All things that's not terrible.
So here's my thing. Here's my opinion on this. So those tests are not 100% accurate. You can have false positives, false negatives. So it's kind of hard to tell if those numbers are like solid, but you're totally right. Those are way better numbers than what we could have anticipated coming out of this quarantine, coming out of, people coming from all over the country and even the world, coming back to the US and getting back to, the game that they love most. So it's it's a good number, like you said.
Yeah. I'm more than happy with it,
Yeah, same.
It seems like baseball players have been really committed to making sure they are staying by themselves and not wanting to put their teammates at any more risk than they already are.
Yeah.
And the thing is, some guys like Brock Holt put it in perspective. Did you see his article that came out the other day?
I did not see that.
He basically went on record and said, look, the reason I'm playing this season is because I need a new contract. He's 32, and he's on the end of his
fair.
He's on the last year of his deal. He only signed a 1-year deal. So it's
really? I thought it was 2.
This is his deal.
All right.
I gotta go in. I gotta play so I can play for another contract. If I don't go in and play, I'm not gonna get another deal.
That's fair.
If put in perspective, and he's like, I gotta make sure I do what's right for my family.
Okay, Red Sox organization, Red Sox owners. Are you listening? Red Sox.
Why did we get rid of him?
He's on a 1-year contract. Sign the man back. Have him play have him lock down that second base position so we don't have to be worried about that. We can keep Jose, what's his face? We can have him, Peraza, I'm sorry. We can keep Peraza, but everything else.
Too.
And Pedroia, too, I mean.
No, Pedroia is not on the 60-man.
Which makes me sad.
Which I think they did it mainly so they won't have to pay him as much. I'm being completely honest. But
yeah. For fair. No.
But I just wanted to throw that out there real quick to make sure we got through with that. Next, we have time. It's been a shorter episode.
Yeah, it's all good.
We gotta one thing that I do want to do is I want to go through our opening day predictions.
Okay.
For each game around the around the MLB on July 23rd and 24th. Yeah. I want you to say who's going to win each game. I'm going to keep a record of this, and we're going to see who gets it right. We're going to see who gets the most right.
Sounds good.
Okay?
And the person who loses, who has the most number of incorrect answers, has to post a picture of their favorite Yankees player.
Oh.
It's on there. It's on record. We got to do it
on our Pesky Poll account.
We'll do it on our personal account, and then we'll share it to Pesky Poll, and then we'll just delete it after it. Like, it doesn't have to stay up.
Okay, it'll be a 24-hour thing. All right.
Yeah. No worries. Let's do that.
So, I have faith that I can beat you in this.
All right.
The viewers, comment down below your predictions too. Follow along with us. Play the game. So, first is one that is a matchup that you really liked. Mm-hmm. Your opening day matchup, Yankees Nationals. What are we thinking?
So, we're just saying who wins, right? We're not saying the score because I can't say the score.
No.
I mean that could be anywhere from 15-0 or 1-0.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. So Garrett Cole's pitching that game for sure. Max Scherzer's pitching.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, this is a tough one. I'm gonna lose this one.
We gotta go through it quick.
We gotta go through it quick. All right. I think that the Yankees are gonna win that game. Believe it or not, as much as I hate it, I think the Yankees are gonna win.
I'm in agreement with you. I think the Yankees just have more talent all around, especially with the Nationals. Who they lose? Was it Rendon?
Yep. But they also have Soto's bat, so that could, his bat's definitely emerged more. But I think we're totally right. Yankees are going to win that one.
Yankees are going to win. Next, Giants-Dodgers.
Dodgers.
I think the Dodgers just, the main reason is I want to say I have a thing for these younger teams. Mm-hmm. I think they're going to come out of the gate, and they're just going to be so scrappy, especially game one. That these younger teams, even though they're worse, will pull off an upset. Giants don't have any really young.
They also don't have a ton of star power. I'm not talking about home runs, just
stars in general.
Scrimmages, who's kind of coming up, but they also have Posey. I love Mike. I think he should come play for the Red Sox because his last name is Scrimmages. But I think that that team is going to be. It's going to take a while to get heated. Could be wrong, but that's what I think.
Posey's getting old age.
Yeah.
I love Posey. I was just talking about him last night at work. But next, Braves and Mets.
Braves.
I'm going Mets. I honestly, I legitimately think the Mets can. I can't remember who's at home for each of these games. I think it's the second team I say. I can't remember, but
okay. Yeah, I'm still sticking with the Braves.
I'm gonna go with Mets mainly because of Pete Alonso, and I can't remember who they have starting that game. But
DeGrom. Oh, wait a second. Oh, I can't take that back now.
No, you stuck Braves.
All right. Their pitching isn't that good, but whatever.
We have our first split. Next is a kind of meaningless game, Tigers-Reds.
Reds.
Yeah, that one's kind of obvious.
Tigers.
Sorry,
Tiger fans.
I have a guy I work with who's a huge Reds fan. He's all over the place. He's a Titans fan in football. He's a Reds fan in baseball, and he's a Lakers fan for basketball. I'm like, what?
Where are you from?
Yeah, exactly. He's lived in Tennessee his whole life. But next is a AL East matchup.
Okay.
Blue Jays Rays.
I think the Rays are going to take that one. Although, I don't know.
I got the scrappy Blue Jays.
You know what?
I think
you're right. I think it's the Blue Jays. Now that I'm thinking about it more, Bo Bichette's going to be healthy.
Guerrero.
Bloody is going to be there. It's going to be a close game, though. I definitely think it's going to be a close game. I'm going Blue Jays.
I think within the next year, the Blue Jays are going to have more talent than the Rays. The Rays are just smarter at the game in general.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, you could have a really bad team and still be smart with how you play. Because baseball is an athletic game of chess. You have to outsmart your opponent. But next, this is easy. Marlins, Phillies. Say it with me.
Phillies.
Next, Royals, Indians.
Indians.
That one's...
I feel bad for Royals fans, but dude, you just needed a couple more years. That's all you need.
Ooh, this one's an interesting one.
Okay.
Brewers, Cubs.
Ooh. Who has better pitching? The Cubs.
I'm going Milwaukee. Mainly because I have a great feeling Christian Yelich just coming out of the gate, and he's coming out of the gate hot.
I think you're right, because the Cubs just are in a very weird place.
Yeah.
Anyways,
they're about to start rebuilding. They're just on the slow decline.
Well, no, but so here's the thing: they're not completely rebuilding yet. They're in this, like, we have 1 foot rebuilding, 1 foot still sticking with our same players. It's like you need to pick a side.
Yeah.
So,
in their defense, that's kind of the same way the Nationals were this year. They lost Harper, so it's like, okay, we're going to rebuild, and then they went through the first half of the season, and everyone's like, okay, start rebuilding.
Okay, no, never mind. We have Soto. Soto is a much better hitter than Harper. I love Harper, but Soto was a cheaper option, better, younger. Yeah.
Yep. Next is our hometown matchup: Orioles, Sox, Red Sox. If they don't win that game once again,
I'm gonna be floored.
Fetal position.
I'm gonna be floored if Asher Wachowski or what's his face, John Means.
Hey, there's always.
Are they gonna score more than 5 runs?
Red Sox or Orioles?
Red Sox.
I think final prediction score of that game is going to be 7-3.
I'd take that. Yeah. Take that.
All right. Next, Rockies Rangers.
I'm gonna go with the Rockies.
Okay. I'm siding with the best, one of the at least top 5 player in baseball. I can't. Yeah. I know one player can't carry a team, but the Rangers don't have that guy.
They have Gallo, but you need more than just a power hitter. Like Nolan Arenado, best defensive player, as we, go look back at our their basemans video. That definitely right there. They also added Matt Kemp, so that could be interesting. Stories there. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be interesting for sure.
Okay. Next, we have the number 5 championship ranked team versus the number 10 championship ranked team, Twins White Sox.
Ooh,
that's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
Besides Yankees Nationals, that's going to be a tough matchup to decide on who we want to go with.
Because they got Keuchel. They have Giolito. They have Keuchel. They have Encarnacion. They have Mazzara. The White Sox. I'm talking about the White Sox here.
Yep. All right, we're almost at our halfway point, so we got our 30-minute point. So
I think I'm gonna go with the Twins just because they have more power and they have better pitching.
I'm going underdog here. I'm going White Sox.
All right, fair.
Pirates, Cards.
Cardinals. Yeah. No.
Ooh, Diamondbacks Padres.
I think it is going to be the Padres.
Same. I think it's going to be a close one.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I don't want to side with Machado, but I have to. Next.
Side with Tatis. Then you'll never have to side with Machado, you know.
Next, Mariners Astros.
Okay, Astros, because they still cheat. They're still going to cheat, and I
don't think they're going to cheat, mainly because they're going to have
they're cheating
on them.
That's fair.
It's the Mariners, and I don't trust the Mariners to be good.
Mariners are in a weird rebuilding position. Definitely Astros.
They've been that way for the past 20 years. Ever since Ichiro's start, like
after Griffey left.
Yeah.
Bad.
All right, final game. Angels Athletics.
Angels. Hands down.
You're picking the underdog. Okay.
Rendon, Trout. Who else is there?
Sanders. Athletics are 8th.
That's fair. And Athletics are a good team. But I think you have Mike Trout. How can you not pick Mike Trout?
I'm going Athletics.
They do have better pitching, though. I will give you that.
So I think we split ways on 4 out of all those. We agreed on.
You should have kept the tally or something.
I will remember to put it in editing, but I think I can't speak. We picked differently on 4 of those. So we might come to a tie. And what happens if we tie? Okay, here's what I'll do.
Red Sox player. Oh no, that'd be easy for me though, because I just put Brazier.
I'd put Pablo Sandoval.
The man who.
So what I'm saying is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 games. I should have 30 divided by 2.
Won't be able to.
But there are 15 games.
Okay.
So let's say if either of us gets any more than 9 or more wrong, we post the picture regardless. So let's say I got 9 wrong and you got 11 wrong, right? We both post a picture because we both suck.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Right.
That's fair.
We've been rambling a little too much this episode, especially with that. Let's get into our favorite part of the episodes that we already talked about, that we already spoiled, but hopefully you got a new one.
Got a new one. Welcome to Arie's Takes. So I just saw this because apparently Bobby was like, sorry, taking your take today. First of all, Jason Varitek.
Looks beautiful in an umpire's uniform.
Beautiful. Also, I'm really pulling for him. I really want him to become 2021 Red Sox manager. Would love that. Not anything against Renokie, just want that. So I just read this article and I want to know what you think about this. The Red Sox are experimenting with piped-in crowd noise at Fenway. Is that weird, or is that just me?
I've heard differing opinions on it. So soccer is doing it, and I think it works with soccer because mainly soccer is just a consistent, like, rumble, right?
Yeah.
NBA is doing it, and it's kind of the same thing. Like, it's a consistent rumble until someone scores and you hear a little bit of cheering. Like, it's consistent. Baseball, when there's dead time, just your regular pitches going on, all you hear is just people talking to each other. Like,
and it's going to be weird because honestly, when I watched the inter-squad game, whenever it was, I watched it and I was like, where are all the people in the stands? This is going to be so weird visually for me. So if you have that, but you
always put cardboard cutouts in the stands.
Yeah.
We can always put stuff in the stands.
2K13. Shout out 2K13.
That game
no, it's going to be weird. I don't like that. I think that's weird.
Like I said, we can always go the Korean Baseball League style, and we can just put stuffed animals in each of the seats.
I feel like the Orioles are going to do that. I feel like they are. Like, we don't have fans anyways. We'll just have Kermit the Frog here, and he's our guy. Shout out Patrick Mahomes.
This took a weird turn.
Yeah, but let's wrap it up and send it your way.
Anything else to say?
That's it. That's all I got.
All right. So let's get that outro music going. Unfortunately, Spotify, iTunes can't hear that outro music anymore unless we do something else. But
don't worry. We won't be in charge.
We appreciate each and every one of you for watching, especially if you made it this far. We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.